folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Will be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game is going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That's an important first down on that running play. Gets made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. And completion makes it second and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert and keep the drive going? They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's second and 12.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. That one straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Breaking tackles. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Barnett. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Gamecocks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the 1st down. A fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Clark. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. The back's got her on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Morgan. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal. How about this on 1st and goal? It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
3 red zone trips produced just 2 field goals. They're hungry to punch it in here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Keeps it, QB draw. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, what a cut. Still going. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Quick pass, and catch is made.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And he keeps it. Fights off a defender. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit still at 9 after the miss, a 2-possession game. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Barnett. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. Drop way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Ball scooped up by the defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Now here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Design quarterback run. Breaking tackles and going. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down play.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense is making...
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Second down now after the sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The sack sets up second down. To throw, it's Barnett. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Keeps it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Quick catch over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on third down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.